Hello, I'm Sam Stovall, Chief Equity Strategist of S&P Capital IQ. In this week's Sector Watch, found on www.getmarketscope.com, I discussed how 2014 might unfold if the market followed its historical glide path. History says, but does not guarantee, that good years often follow great years. On average, the S&P 500 rose 10% in the year following a greater than 20% advance versus an average gain of about 8.5% for all years since 1945. What's more, the market rose in price nearly 80% of the time versus the more normal 70%. Yet history also warns us to beware of the four-year cycle low, as pullbacks, corrections, and bear markets have concluded in nearly all of these years, averaging 20%. As a result, the S&P 500 posted its worst average annual price performance in midterm election years. Splitting the four-year presidential cycle into quarters, we see additional reasons to be wary, as the second and third quarters were the only two successive declines for the S&P 500 in the entire 16-quarter presidential cycle. Yet following torrential downpours, rainbows frequently appear, and the presidential cycle is no exception. Indeed, the three best quarters for the S&P 500 immediately followed these two challenging ones. Finally, each sector tends to have its time in the sun during one quarter or another. During all years since 1990, the cyclical sectors typically saw the greatest frequency of beating the S&P 500 during the first and fourth quarters of the year, while the defensives tended to shine during the usually challenging third quarter. In summary, while S&P Capital IQ believes that 2014 will be a good year but not a great year, history adds that it will likely be an exciting one. I'm Sam Stovall, and I'll talk with you again next year.